Okay, the last term that we want to know in terms of converting major and minor scales and finding minor scales is parallel. The parallel minor scale, and this is kind of what we looked at in the first thing when we talked about altering a major scale to find the minor scale. But I wanted to kind of separate this word parallel. So what a parallel means is that the two scales share the same tonic. In other words, let's make a C major scale. Okay, now let's make a C minor scale. So I left off a flat. Okay, so now I have a C major scale and a C minor scale. These are parallel scales. So the parallel minor scale to C major is C minor, right? So you can think of this as kind of the opposite of relative, right? So there's relative, which means there's a different tonic for the correlating minor or major scale. Parallel means they use the same tonic, right? So to find the minor scale, the parallel minor scale from a major scale, we already know the trick for that. It is to flat the third, the sixth, and the seventh. So it's kind of something we've already learned, but I wanted to just reinforce it a little bit. Let's do a G major scale. No key signature. It's because we're going to get wild. F sharp. Okay, so here's a G major scale, and we know that if we want to find the parallel minor scale, meaning a G minor scale, that's what parallel means. So we're on a G major, so to find the parallel, so still G, we just have to flat our third, sixth, and seventh. That gives us that F natural. And that gets us the parallel minor scale. So relative scales mean that they don't share a tonic, but they share all the same notes. Parallel scales mean that they do share the same tonic, but do not share all the same notes. Okay, so get comfortable with those two words. We use them a lot in music theory. There are cases where composers will switch between the parallel major and minor, just to keep, because it actually makes really interesting sound to go between the parallel majors and minor chords. So check that out. We'll see that come up a lot more. So remember that term, parallel major and minor scale.